Becoming successful is something that everyone hopes to achieve, but in life, there are many obstacles and difficulties which derail this goal. While success is difficult to achieve, there are many habits which can help you achieve success. One habit that you must pick up if you want to succeed is to be able to learn. Learning is a process of acquiring knowledge and skills. One way that many people learn is through failure and experience. This learning process is often called learning through the real world, where individuals learn by a stimulus, either good or bad. This type of learning is the harshest, as consequences of failure can be immense, but rewards can be bountiful. One great example is Howard Schultz, the CEO of Starbucks, who grew the company to a multi-billion-dollar industry. His success came from trial and error, and his story is very inspirational.
No money to fund this company. In the course of the year I spent trying to raise money, I spoke to 242 people and 217 of them said no. Try to imagine how disheartening it can be to hear that many times why your idea is not worth investing in. It was a very humbling time. But eventually, enough people believed in his vision and decided to invest in his business. He worked extremely hard to open his first coffee shop where he could replicate the experience he had in Italy and finally implement his ideas.
His failures did not stop him, even after over 200 rejections. Even though he knew that only 25% of businesses make it past 15 years of operations, this did not stop Schultz. He continued to move on and push forward despite the failures that he had in his life. He continued on and tried to implement his vision. Warren Buffett, among the richest people in the world, said, "You're going to make mistakes in life, there's no question about it." Warren knows the value of failure. In the pursuit of success, failure will be found, but learning from that failure is where success is found. Additionally, and most importantly, when learning, always understand the basics first. The basics are the building blocks for which other information can be understood. Understand the basics, and more complex information can be built and understood. According to Elon Musk, time and energy should not be only spent on one field. If well-versed in multiple fields, you can apply multiple lenses of thinking to a concept, leading to different and more complex outcomes. Ideas that others would not have thought of, potentially being an impetus for new change. One study that truly highlights this is by the researcher Dean Simeon. He compiled the top 59 opera composers and found that instead of focusing on one genre, being opera, the composers were well-versed in multiple genres and incorporated it into their opera pieces, such as classical rock. Another habit that is not so covered that can help you be successful and improve your quality of life is sleep. The detrimental effects of not getting enough sleep are numerous. For adults, the average recommended amount of sleep is about 7 hours. Many successful people, and especially successful athletes, sleep at or above this recommendation, such as LeBron James.
LeBron's superpower is sleeping. After he had a 30-point triple-double last year, becoming the oldest player to ever do so, he was asked where he got his energy from.
I slept last night from 12 to 8. I got up, ate breakfast, and I went back to sleep from 8:30 to 12:30. So that's pretty good, right?
He aims for 8 to 10 hours a night and oftentimes naps for hours before games. He's even partnered with a sleep app. So take it from the king, get your rest.
Even supposed outlier Elon Musk, who used to operate on only 5 hours of sleep, has since reverted his statement, saying that sleep is important and that it was a mistake for him not to get the daily recommended. Another important habit is scheduling. Scheduling plays a pivotal role in our lives. How we spend our time is integral to our experiences. The most clear benefit of scheduling is time management. By creating a well-thought-out schedule, one can accomplish their goals. When creating schedules, always focus on the most important and difficult tasks first. Creating a schedule prevents procrastination and burnout. A schedule prevents the feeling of an ever-growing to-do list and forces you to do work on the tasks that need to be done in the most efficient manner. Working too much at once can cause burnout, which a schedule leaves. Trying to avoid distractions and establish discipline when creating a schedule is integral to having a good schedule. Remember that multitasking is a myth, so creating a schedule that focuses on individual tasks is best. Exercise is something that everyone should implement. Exercise will help you to have the best quality of life. There are numerous benefits to exercising, almost too much to list. Among them are helping you to control your weight, reducing your risk of heart diseases and cancers, helping you to maintain blood sugar and insulin levels, mental health benefits, mood benefits, among many others. Not only does exercising help your body stay in shape and sharp, it also helps your mind. Exercising helps you to keep your thinking, learning, and judgment skills as you age, and helps them to be in best condition throughout your entire life. Former President of the United States of America, Barack Obama, said, "You have to exercise, or at some point you'll just break down." This dispels the myth that some are just too busy to exercise. Obama was known for his love of basketball throughout his presidency, and this helped him to stay in physical condition and to keep his mind sharp for whatever challenges face the United States of America.
Yeah, I saw your foot was on the line, but one of the things that Michelle's done a wonderful job with is my wife's got this campaign called Let's Move, because part of what we're seeing is so many young people now, they're inside all the time, they're watching television, they're playing video games, but don't have that experience of just, before I finish my thought.
And while Michelle and Barack Obama may have ruined school lunches, Obama's sentiment on exercise is a correct one. He wants every citizen of the United States of America to exercise, especially children, knowing the great benefits that it'll have on them and their future life outcomes. In conclusion, these are the habits that I chose that can help you be successful. But at the end of the day, success is different for everyone. So go out there and find your own version of success.